Everybody, today is day 324 of 2024, week 47. That's November 19th, 2024. And I wanted to come back and I wanted to apply today, this Tuesday, the Stevenson Ranch real estate market update. And as you know, I do a different update for each individual city in Santa Clarita each day here in of the week. So Mondays, yesterday was our Valencia market update. Stevenson Ranch is Tuesday. Wednesday we have Saugus. Thursday we have Newhall. Friday we have Canyon Country. Saturday Castaic, and Sunday we have an overall Santa Clarita view of real estate, and I throw in there Acton and Agua Dulce into that mix. So you can get a full idea of what's happening here in the Santa Clarita real estate world, and that way you can make the better decisions. Also, that piggybacks on the book that I've written. You can go to santaclaritaopenhouses.com/book to check out that and see what that's all about. But basically, it's an updated 2025 buying and selling guide to specifically Santa Clarita real estate. It's a Santa Clarita edition. So please check it out. Stevenson Ranch, past 7 days, not a lot of movement, not a lot happening. The rundown. Coming soon listings 1. That one's coming onto the market. If you want to get a preview of that, I do have access to that, but I have to send it to you directly because that's part of the rules. You can't get that early unless you actually have a subscription from a local agent. So if it's me, love that. But if it's not me, I understand. Call the agent and say, listen, I want to see whatever's coming soon in Stevenson Ranch. I promise, even if it's not in your price range, it's not going to be so overwhelming. There's not so many. But you can also have them curtail it down to if you're looking at $900 to $1 million, for example. Then the other things that I'll talk about, we have no new listings in the last 7 days that entered the Stevenson Ranch market. We have 5 price changes. I have that down below. I'll talk about that in just a second. Down below on what I'm looking at here. Back on market properties 0, active under contract properties 3. 1 property went pending, 3 actually sold and closed this last 7 days. 1 expired, 2 canceled, and none have been put on hold or withdrawn. As far as pricing goes, there were those 5 price changes. 4 of those were actually price reductions. 1 of them on Sandberg Place, just a little bit of a price reduction, a couple grand. And again, they say a couple grand like it's nothing. But when you're talking millions of dollars of real estate, a couple grand is not much. And what they did is they dropped it under the next 9, which is now opening up to a lot more people looking in the price range. If you go from $1 million, that's your price point, to $999,000, you're going to see a big change in those search results because a lot of people have their search tiered. They have it adjusted so that they're only seeing properties in a particular range of prices. Usually when you go over the 9, you go to that next hole, typically you cut out a lot of people that are looking in the price range. So that apparently was that strategy. Then you had another one on Tennyson. They dropped it 50 grand. One on Wild, they dropped that one $10,000 and they have one on Greenbrier, that one also. And you can see all this at santaclaritaopenhouses.com. That one there went down another $10,000. Now, we also see an increase, which is interesting, and strategically, not sure why it happened, but they went from a $635,000 price to a $640,000 price. Unless there was so much activity when it first hit the market that the sellers started doubting the actual price that they set for the property, and they thought they could sell it for more. Be careful with that. Typically, if you're getting that much activity, those offers are very soon coming, and usually it's multiple offer scenario, and then those offers can be used to try to get it higher, even higher than that originally listed price. Probably, I would say, in that Stevenson Ranch market, probably more than $5,000. But again, it's going to be very market dependent. Maybe the property where that one happens to be located is not as attractive as other areas, but I can't think of any area in Stevenson Ranch that would be not attractive. So I'll give that to you as well. All right, so we have active under contract properties. I talked about those. We had 4 of those. These properties actually went into escrow, and then we had those 3 properties that closed. I went into a rant earlier talking about these companies that are making real estate look so cumbersome and so difficult, so hard to sell. So they have these easy sale programs. All you have to do is just call us and we'll give you cash money for your house. Just do me a favor, find out what that costs. What I mean is, of course, they're not charging you any of these fees that agents would charge. Apparently, you don't have to pay any fees. So I guess I guess they're paying escrow fees and title fees, any of the HOA fees and these sorts of. They're coming to you and buying your house for cash. What are they going to do after they buy it? That's not a bad question. Are they going to live there? They just want to. They love Stevenson Ranch or wherever we're talking about. They just kind of want to. They're going to buy it just to live there. They're probably going to resale it. And then how are they going to resale it? Are they going to resale it and inconvenience themselves and maybe put it onto the market and have a lot of people look at it and advertise it into the entire world just so they can get the highest amount of money for the property? I bet you that's what they're going to do. Into this, the same on the other side of the coin, off a lot of body fat. I dropped 135 pounds of body fat. Got into the best shape of my life. I did it myself. It took about 8 months, and I'm still on that road, still on that journey. But I'll tell you, I watch the world, and they say how easy that is. It's opposite day here. Real estate is easy. You have an email and you have a text ability to send me a text message. We'll get your house put on the market tomorrow. We'll get your house put on the market in a few hours, maybe even less than that, where the whole world is seeing it. And yes, as far as being inconvenient, people walking through your house and looking at it, I would rather be inconvenienced and make, $50,000, $60,000 more with somebody needing to through the house that I'm selling than have somebody come pay cash and flip it, come back onto the market and sell it for $50,000 or $60,000 more, and maybe even higher in that case. Anyway, watch out for yourselves. Be good. Be careful, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, I have a AI channel that I talk about truth. Truth is important. Don't get caught up. And the best thing to do is start critically thinking. If somebody is telling you something, pull back a little bit. Look at it. Write it down. Say, why is it hard to sell my house? What's hard about that? And then why is it easy to lose fat? Why haven't I been able to do it? Work on it. Connor with Honor. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.